Getty 23% of teenagers also know of someone secretly sharing sexual pictures of other people. As many as 31% of girls aged 13 to 17 had been targeted with unwanted sexual attention over the internet, compared with 11% of boys.And 1 in 10 have receiving threats of sexual violence, including rape, the survey of 1,559 teenagers found, while almost a third, 31%, have watched it happen. A study by charity Childnet has found so-called revenge porn was also shown to be prevalent among children, with more than half, 51%, of those asked having seen it circulated despite it being outlawed by the government. The crime is defined as the sharing of private, often sexual or explicit material, photos or videos, of another person without their consent. Meanwhile, nearly a quarter of teenagers, 23%, know of someone secretly taking sexual images of another person and sharing it online, known as upskirting, found the report, which examined sexual harassment in 4 categories: non-consensual sharing of explicit material, threats and coercion, sexualized bullying and unwanted sexualization. Related articles: Police warn to stay out of politics over Damian Green porn claims. Dustin Hoffman grilled about sexual harassment claims by John Oliver. Getty: as much as 31% of teenage girls had been targeted with unwanted sexual attention. It is evidently something that as a society we can no longer ignore. Will Gardner, CEO of Childnet. Speaking ahead of the report's launch at the Children's Global Media Summit in Manchester, Will Gardner, chief executive of Childnet, said, "Digital technology plays a central role in young people's lives, but it has opened the door for a range of new forms of sexual harassment, making societal discussions about these issues more pertinent than ever." It is evidently something that as a society we can no longer ignore. Throughout the development of this report, we have listened to the stories of young people who are navigating the complexities of relationships in a digital age and in some cases are facing the worst forms of peer-to-peer victimization and online sexual harassment. Among the other findings made by the report was that more than a quarter, 26%, of UK teenagers had been the victim of online rumors about their sexual behaviour, while 12% claim they had been pressured by their partner into sharing nude images. Many have also had sexual comments posted on images they shared of themselves online, a problem reported by a third of girls and 14% of boys. Fake profiles have become a common way for offenders to circulate sexual material. The study found out almost a third of teenagers, 31%, had seen such profiles and 47% had witnessed doxing, the practice of sharing the personal details of someone, often whom they view as easy. Mr. Gardner added, "We believe that all young people have a right to be safe and free to express themselves in digital spaces." This report underlines how essential it is that we all work together to ensure that online sexual harassment is not an inevitable part of growing up. The report's release comes as the government prepares new guidance on sexual harassment in schools, work on which was due to start in November. Related articles: Glad your sex claims ordeal's going slowly, Uma tells. Weinstein Kevin Spacey scandal latest, House of Cards to resume without him. EU tells MEPs don't sexually harass your staff.